So, hello everyone. As in the last class, we discussed about the constructor, that is the default constructor. So, today we will discuss the second type, that is the parameterized constructors. Parameterized constructor. That is the second one, parameterized constructor. So, what is a parameterized constructor? A constructor that takes one or more arguments. Okay, the definition of the parameter constructor is what? A constructor, okay, that takes two or more arguments, okay, or we can write one or more, not two, one or more arguments. You can have minimum one, maximum number of arguments, okay, that is what we call it as parameterized constructor. The parameterized constructor is what? It should have some arguments, then only we call it as the parameterized constructor. And it is possible to initialize the different object, okay. In the parameterized constructor, it is possible to initialize. In the parameter constructor, what will happen? It is possible to initialize different objects with different values. Different objects with different values. In the parameterized constructor, it is possible to initialize different objects with different values, okay. And parameterized constructor will also invoke automatically. So parameterized constructor will also invoke automatically, okay. And whenever the object with arguments are created, when it will call automatically? When the objects will call, means your arguments, okay, objects with arguments, okay. Whenever the objects, okay, whenever the objects with arguments, so then only it will call automatically. So arguments should be there, okay, arguments are created. So important 3 points. One is a constructor. What is your parameterized constructor? A constructor that takes one or more arguments, okay. Then second one, here also it is possible to initialize the different objects with the different values. And third one, this will also invoked automatically when the objects with arguments are created, okay. So objects with arguments should be created, then only it will call automatically. Otherwise again it will go to the normal constructor, okay, or it will go to the default constructor. If there is no argument, then it will go to the default constructor. And what are the features of this? Features of your parameterized constructor. One feature is what? The parameterized constructors can be overloaded, okay, can be overloaded. Parameterized constructors can be overloaded, that is one feature. Second one, constructor with only one argument is invoked and execute. If it is one argument also, it will invoke and execute, okay. That is constructor with, and that's why we told one or more arguments. Constructor with only one argument. Constructor with only one argument, okay. If it is one argument also, it will invoke and execute. Is invoked and execute, okay. And the third one, very important, can have default arguments with default values, okay, can have default arguments with default values. That is the third feature of your parameterized constructor. One, that is the parameterized constructor can be overloaded. Second one, only one argument, then only it is possible to invoke and execute, and we'll have a default arguments with the default values. Okay, so when you go to the parameterized constructor, there are three different types we call, or three different ways to define the parameterized constructor. Okay, so the constructor can be invoked. How it will invoke? With the three different ways. The constructors, that is your parameterized constructors. Okay, the constructors can be invoked. The constructors can be invoked. One with explicit call. One we call it as explicit call, and second one we call it as implicit call. One is explicit call, second one implicit call, and there is a third one, the initialization at the time of initialization at the time of initialization at the time of declaration with is equal to, that is your assignment operator. Declaration with assignment operator. Okay, so these are the three ways to invoke your parameterized constructor. One with the explicit call, second one is the implicit call, third one we can initialize with the time of your declaration with your is equal to means assignment operator. So we will go one by one. So first we will discuss about the explicit call. How the explicit call with your parameterized constructor. It is just as normal as your parameterized constructor, we have to call the arguments. So in the explicit call, the declaration of an object is followed by the assignment operator. Okay, so here also in the explicit call, what will happen? The declaration. Okay, so the declaration of, so when you go to the explicit call, the declaration of an object is followed. An object is followed by, okay, as it will, object will be followed by the assignment operator. Here also it will followed by the assignment operator. Explicit. Okay, and constructor name and arguments list. Okay, constructor name, the constructor name and argument list. Because parameterized constructor you are writing, so that you need the arguments. Okay, that's why constructor name and the argument list, okay, enclosed in the parenthesis. Enclosed in the parenthesis. Okay, so that is what we call it as explicit call. Okay, so where we can declaration will be an object which follow the assignment operator, and also have the name, constructor name, and with the arguments which can be enclosed in the parenthesis. When you go to the simple example for this, with the explicit call example, simple example for explicit call. Okay, program example. Programming example. So first we will declare the header files, as IOStream and above manipulation as header files. Then we'll declare the class. We'll declare the class as num. Num is the class name. Then we'll declare the private section. In the private section, we declare the two variables, that is A and B. Okay, here if you declare private, it will take it as a private. If you not declare also, it will take it as a private in the default constructor. Default your private and public accessifier is the default is the private one. Okay, as we discussed earlier. Then in the public, I will give the num. Here is the constructor. Okay, num, a constructor name should be same as the class name, and with the arguments, you need the arguments. So we are passing here two arguments. One is called int p and int q. There is with the, these are the arguments we are passing through the constructor. Okay, in that a will be the p and b is equal to q. Close the brace. Okay, this is your constructor, parameterized constructor. Then we'll have a display. We'll have another function, display. What it will display? It will display your A and B. Okay, cout A, okay, is equal to your value of A. Your value of A, and also and B. A and also the B value is equal to B. Okay, close this function will close the your class. So what we declare in this class with the class name, in the private two variables, in the public one with the constructor. This is your parameterized constructor. Parameterized constructor is here. Parameterized constructor with the arguments. There are two arguments, int p and int q. We are passing the two arguments with this constructor num. Then there is another one. This is the function. We call it as void display is a function where a and b values are printing. Then the main function, that is void main. In the main function, what it will do? It will have the num will have object 1. We create one object and we call the constructor. Constructor name is 10. And how many arguments you are passing? Two arguments, p and q, that is a and b we are printing. So we will have what? Call the pass the values, and we will have num. We will call another object 2, and num is the constructor. We will pass again two values, one the 40 and 50. So these two objects which are called explicit call, object 1 and object 2 are the explicit call. Okay, then lastly cout, you have to print what? You have to print the first constructor. Write the first constructor. What is the first constructor here? That is your object 1 dot display. Object 1 dot display, and cout, there is second constructor. Second constructor is what? Object 2 dot display. Display is a function. Close the brace. Okay, so here the object 1 and object 2 are called the explicit, are called explicitly. Okay, then this object 1 will be display a value and b value of this 10 and 20. Then object 2 will be display, that is a value and b value is 40 and 50. Okay, so this is how we have to write the explicit call parameterized constructor with passing the number of arguments. Okay, so in the next class we will discuss about implicit call and also with the your declaration with the assignment operator. Thank you very much.